Wulandari from class 64.1A.31 with student ID 64241511. This video is an assignment for my basic English text, fulfilling my midterm evaluation with Mrs. Swantika Kusumandari, Bachelor of Education and Master of Education as the lecturer. This video will consist of two parts, and in the first part, we will be discussing the dangers of smoking on campus area. Cigarettes are not unfamiliar to Indonesian people. In fact, its terms has become well known across various groups. The population of smokers is increasing continuously from year to year. In 1995, only 27% of Indonesians were addicted to cigarette. But 15 years later, the Basic Health Research organized by the Ministry of Health in 2010 shows that there are 80 million people, or the same as the 34% of Indonesians addicted to cigarette. In fact, according to the latest data from the Global Youth Tobacco Survey in 2014, that 18.3% of Indonesian students who represent the younger generation have a habit of smoking. This is already at a stage that is disturbing and unsettling to the community. But we are the many people who tend to be apathetic about this cigarette problem. Last, we gotta talk about the losses racking up. Now, many colleges around the world have established permanent regulation for eliminating smoking on campus, and in Indonesia, the smoke-free campus policy prohibits any smoking activities and also bans the sale, advertising, and production of tobacco products on campus. Regulatively, Law Number 39, 2009 concerning health mandates that all educational facility, including school and university, must be on non-smoking area. For example, in our campus, University of Bina Sarana Informatika is a smoke-free campus, which is lecturer, staff, and students are not allowed to be smoked in the campus area. Besides that, smokers have a 30.6 times greater risk of developing lung cancer compared to non-smokers. However, it's not just active smokers who are at risk from cigarette smoke, but passive smokers might actually be more affected. Passive smokers might be more impacted than active smokers because active smokers use a filter when inhaling directly from a cigarette. Meanwhile, passive smokers inhale smoke from cigarettes which is unfiltered and has already exceeded the lung of the active smokers. Other diseases that can be caused by cigarette smoke include heart disease, leukemia, and sudden infant death syndrome. That's why it's a good idea for us to support this smoke-free campus initiative to help decrease the incidence of lung cancer for a bright future for our nation's children and a healthier Indonesia. Alright guys, that's all my opinion about smoking in campus area. Don't forget to watch the part 2. See you! Hello everyone, back again with me Indah Wulandari. Today, we'll discuss about the usage of modal in the request word. This is the second part of this video where we'll dive deeper into how modals like can, could, may, will, and would play a crucial role in making polite and effective requests in English. I'm excited to explore this aspect with you. So, are you ready? Let's go! The first thing we're going to talk about is what is modal verb. Modal verbs are helping or auxiliary verb that express idea like ability, permissions, and asking for assistance. Many modal verbs have more than one meaning, so they are always followed by the simple forms of a verb. Aside from modal verbs, we also need to know what is request word. A request word is a word of asking for something or expressing a desire for a certain actions, item, or informations. Modal verbs consist of 5 types: can and will for more casual requests, while could, may, and would are modal verbs that are more polite. The first one is can. Can is used to make basic requests from a friend or coworker. It is often used for small things. Can is also followed by the forms like can plus subject and plus verbs. For example is, can you turn on the air conditioner? Or can I borrow your pen please? Or can you close the window please? For the dialogue example is like Dina asks to Linda for borrow Linda's shoes because her shoes is dirty. Dina says, can I ask you a favor? Sure, what is it? Can I borrow your other shoes? Mine is dirty because the rain. So Linda answers, of course you can. The second one is could. Could is considered more formal and polite than can when making requests and asking for permissions. For the forms is could plus subject and plus verbs. Here's an example of using the modals for could. Could you please close the door? Could you please me? Could you help me with my homework? Could we have a word please? And this is a conversation between Aaron and waiter. Hey, could you help me? Yes, mister. May I ask you for a new spoons? Waiter said, yes, mister, just wait a minute. The next modal is may. May is a modal verb that is most often used to express permissions and possibility or polite requests. It is considered one of the more formal modal verbs and is less commonly used in everyday conversation due to its formality. The verbs is may plus subject and plus verbs. For example are, may I have a glass of coffee please? May I join you at your table? Or may I please take your order? And on this slide is an example dialogue using may as a modal. Rihanna is at a library and she's having trouble finding a history book about World War II, so she's asks Miss Yuna, the librarian, for help. Good afternoon, Miss Yuna. May I ask you for your help? Of course, Yana. What do you need? May I help finding a history book on World War II? Certainly, follow me. I'll show you where is it. Thank you so much, miss. The next one is will. In request word, will is used to ask for something in a straightforward or casual way, often showing a bit more certainly than would and could. For the verbs is will plus subject and plus verbs. For the example of will in modals are will you have a lunch with me? Will you help me with this project? Or will you come to the party with me? And here's the example dialogue between Anna and Morgan. Anna asks Morgan to join her at Rihanna's party. Hi Morgan, will you come to the party with me? Sure, that sounds fun. Whose party is it? Rihanna's party. Great, I'll pick you up at 7. Is it okay? Sounds great. Okay, Morgan. See you later. And the last one is would. Would is the auxiliary verb in conditional but may also be used when we make requests in English. Unlike will, using would is a much more polite when to make your request to someone in English. For the verbs is a would plus subject and plus verbs. For the example is, would you like some of coffee? Would you like to join us for the dinner? Or would you please turn down the music? And here's the dialogue between Zara x Sevi. Zara x Sevi is if she likes apple pie. Zahra said, "Hey Sevi, I wanna buy you something." "What is it?" "Would you like an apple pie?" "Yes, of course I like it. Today I will buy some apple pie in bakery." "Oh, wow, thank you." Okay guys, there are my presentation about the usage of modal in request word. So, that's my video for my basic English text. Thank you so much for watching. See you, bye-bye!